Yo, what's going on, everybody? Just straight out of Boston, Eric, the King of Boston. Today we're back for episode 10 of the Portland Mavericks series here on Out of the Park Baseball 15. And we have just wrapped up the 2016 season, ready to get into the off-season. Now, I talked a little bit about it at the end of the last episode, but I guess, actually, let's get right into the off-season because we'll have some stuff come up. But, yeah, I think, we definitely, and I've said it for a while, we definitely have our core in place. As to our big name players, I think we do have areas where we can find upgrades though. Looks like the budget got upped a little bit. That's nice. Personnel leaving. Oh, Joey Corsley and Theo? No, come on. I hate how they do that, or they just leave. Why? Why are you leaving? I want you back. Come back, baby, come back. You've no... Oh my god. Why? We invested so much into freaking Theo Epstein. Oh, it's so annoying. Oh my god. Alright, well, we have to hire head scouts. It's the first thing we always have to do. In fact, we should do that. Hire all of our team staff right now. Who else left? Our pitching coach. I don't even care about that. Ooh, let's hire Terry Francona. And Dan Duquette. Okay, some guys available. Don't feel as terrible now. I don't like Mike Matheny. He's a whiny little brat. Sign team staff. Okay. Yeah, we should probably get Terry Francona. He handles guys phenomenally. I just want guys who can handle players. Yeah, Tito. I don't necessarily care too much about teaching. I do want a guy who can handle rookie as well. Yeah, I think we're gonna try and get Tito. Although, if we did want to go young, there are some options. I mean, yeah, Joey Cora, but nope. We could get Kichi Yabu. Could be a good, yeah. Let's get you, because you seem like you're pretty good, and hopefully you won't bolt on us. And you're not getting, no, you're only getting $1 million. Okay, and we want a scout. Well, actually, we don't even care about scout. Let's just do all coaches and go by scout ratings. Alright, most of all, yeah, Theo, would be nice. Ooh, Dombrowski. Ooh, I like me some Dave Dombrowski. Yeah, let's get Dombrowski. Love Dave Dombrowski. Scouting director. Offer you that. And we need a pitching coach. Let's go to coach ratings. Who can teach pitching? Steve Sachs. Come on down to be our pitching coach. And I will just throw money in. Well, the money is at these guys. Also, arbitration. Alright, lots of guys said arbitration this year. Wheeler, we probably want to think about an extension with, although he's going to want a lot of money. I'm not too sure. We might just let him have his arbitration this year. Yeah, I think we'll just do that. Chapman, we definitely want. Any of these guys we want a non-tender? Yeah, Stewart. Whoa, yeah, not paying you that. Dominguez, I'm not going to non-tender him, but I think I'm going to trade him. We should chop him around, because I don't really want Matt Dominguez. Alright, Matt Dominguez trade offers. I saw some names in here. I don't know how many of them are actually that good. Like, yeah, Carlos Gonzalez, not actually that good. Yeah, Jacoby Ellsbury, not actually that good, plus his ridiculous contract, which I don't want. Yeah, so, whoa, what was his defensive rating? Holy crap, that is awful. Is anyone good here? We don't have head scout ratings to look at, sadly. Which, actually, yeah, maybe we should have waited to deal him until after we get a head scout hire. That probably would make more sense. So let's see if Dombrowski bites. Alright, well, we got one award, Rookie of the Year to Gary Sanchez. Cool, cool, cool. And hell yeah, we got Dombrowski. Great. But yeah, Sanchez had a really good year. Does not surprise me too much. Yeah, he was freaking fantastic. 2.5 wins above replacement, 835 OPS. I'd say played a solid defensive catcher. Alright, now let's go. Solid defense at the catching spot. Let's go back to Dominguez. I don't want you, and I don't want your salary. Alright, so all of a sudden the offer. Well, actually, no, the offers are still pretty much the same. No one here really leaps out at us. In which case, maybe we should just hold on to Dominguez. But I just don't want to pay him all that money. What's Cargo making? It's okay. And he's locked up. No. No, I don't want him. No, thank you. Maybe we could get a half-decent reliever here, but I'm not sure if that's what we really need. Yeah, I mean, no one here really wows us. I think I'd rather just hold on to Dominguez. Maybe Aaron Sanchez? Yeah, Sanchez isn't bad. Sort of feels like just what Ruby Del Rosa is, though. Is anyone here good on the OSA ratings? Not really. Yeah, alright, I guess we'll just hold on to him. All that for nothing. But I mean, I might trade him eventually because I don't really want to pay him $2.7 million. Okay, Ross is going to be a free agent next year. He had not a great season for us. If I offer him an extension, yeah, he doesn't want a lot. But you know what? He's a guy I'm not worried about, you know, signing him before he hits the open market necessarily. So I think we're just going to let him have his arbitration year. And I guess I feel the same way about, well, I feel less that way about Wheeler because I think Wheeler's better and could end up being a lot better. We'll see, though. Yeah, so we're just going to leave this as is. Walden is going to play a little bit next year. No, he's not going to get that. And Medlin, I also like, he's going to be, I don't know if I want to touch these guys if they're going to be hurt. So I think I'll just let them walk. And yeah, if I get any more awards, great, and I'll let you guys know. If not, then I'll be back at free agency. Alright, so the arbitration salaries were handed down. Ross and Wheeler look like they lead the way here, each getting almost $7 million. Well, Ross did get $7 million. Lambo, pretty cheap. Surprising. Dominguez got his. No one else really got huge money. Oh, Cook got ugly money. Don't know if I want that. I don't know what kind of value he has. Maybe him and Dominguez together have value. I don't know why I'm shopping around. This takes so long to just field offers for such a crappy player. But anyway, we'll get into free agency here in a moment. Yeah, we should have money to spend. We have Smoke's money coming off the books, which was formerly Gomez's money. Of course, I think Wheeler and Ross probably both got pay raises, but still, we'll have money to throw around here. Plus, we have expendable money, like, you know, if it's getting Strasburg at $25 million a year versus and not getting him, paying $15 million a year for a guy, and also paying like, I don't know, Ross at $7 million. I'm probably gonna go for the top premier pitcher. Why does this always take so long? All right, yeah, shocker. No good offers here. Yeah, I'm not gonna take any of these. Okay, so elbow says wait. Oh, Jesus, it sounds painful. And Jeff Bannister got the manager of the year. Huh. Okay, I don't know why I'm so odd by that. Alright, let's get to free agency. Why did I think Brian Bannister used to be a player? Yeah, we'll see. Ooh, saw an interesting deal there. International free agents, obviously we'll look at, but oh, looks like Strasburg re-upped. I think, unless this game is lying to me. So that's too bad. I don't think Strasburg hit the open market. Oh yeah, he did. Okay. I thought he re-upped. I don't know why that top free agent list is always so screwy. But how much money do we have to throw around here? Pitching and first base. Oh, we got money. All right. So pitching and first base, really. I mean, yeah. I don't think we want to go after a guy like Hayward. Probably gonna get overpaid. But Strasburg's a guy we definitely want. Is, you know, a no-brainer. I mean, I know paying guys $1 zillion into their 30s isn't always the best idea. Strasburg's 28. I would offer him like a 6-year deal, not 8. But I think we should start at, so let's go 1 just to set the base salary. We'll go 25 a year for 6 years. That's 6 and 150, I think. Let's see what he has to say about that. And I'm not a big free agency spender. I don't usually go after these top tier guys, but Strasburg's so good, and we've seen him at his career peak. You know, and in the Astro series, like, he's just the real freaking deal. So I think it makes all the sense in the world to go after a guy like that. It looks like this is not a great hitters market, because after Hayward, I think there's a pretty big decline. Borges. There are some first basemen though. Smoke wants a lot of money. Why didn't I offer him? Oh, because traded for him, so I can't offer him the compensation. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting him back. There's some pretty good, like Napoli does not want a lot of money. I mean, a Napoli Lambo platoon doesn't sound like the worst thing in the world. I mean, if I wanted to platoon somebody there, then I should look at individual batting ratings and see who can just mash lefties. And I don't even care too much about positions because you can always maneuver guys around to first base. Like, it's such an easy position to play. Yeah, Reynolds, not a shocker that he's here. I'd prefer a guy who can hit with some contact, but Reynolds actually... Alright, oh yeah, Hayward, of course. Whoops, what am I doing here? I want contact versus lefties. Yo, LeMahieu. Alright, so it's not a huge market for guys like that. Might be better off trading for somebody. Ramos can hit, or Prado can hit lefties pretty well, it looks like. I know, what am I looking at? Yeah, it is Ramos. John Mayberry Jr. Yeah, I'm not wowed by any of these guys, really. Let's go back to the default. So I guess maybe we'll wait a little bit. We'll see how the Strasburg thing plays out first before we sort of attack anything else. And, you know, we do have valuable trade chips. Like, if we really wanted to upgrade that first base spot, we could package Lambo. And, you know, we certainly have a half-decent farm system. I mean, I wouldn't be willing to part with a guy like Chavis, but I'd certainly be willing to part with other guys. Or, I mean, Teixeira's going to make a lot that looks like Tim Carter. Who's this guy? Ooh, he's 21. Let's offer him a minor league deal. Why not? Tommy Joseph. Wow, did he get non-tendered? Napoli. I mean, maybe, yeah, it wouldn't kill me to maybe sign Napoli. Yeah, maybe we'll offer. Well, we'll see on Napoli because he's not going to get snatched up. So, yeah, I guess I'll cut out here until we get some updates on the Strasburg deal. Bam! Alright, that didn't take much. Strasburg signs with Portland. I don't even know. I'm sort of curious what the second competing offer was because honestly, like, I mean, you know, 25 million's it's a lot of money. I thought my TV was just on. Nope, okay. Yeah, it's a lot of money. I do sort of wonder what the next best offer or the next highest offer was, but alright, that's pretty sweet that we ended up getting Strasburg. I imagine he came with compensation. Well, I don't even know, honestly, but whatever. I barely even care right now. Bautista. So, yeah, I guess now the question is, do we want to target a first baseman? I mean, we really could compete next year. We got Strasburg. Wheeler would be a good 2. Ross could be a 3. I think we'd still need maybe another starter. Getting Odorizzi and Keuchel out of there probably makes the most sense. So is there, I mean, if we could find a number 2 starter and then upgrade at first base, like I think we could really start to compete next year and maybe really think about the playoffs and not even just that, but potentially making a run. But let's look at starters because we definitely could still use a number 2. And there are definitely some options out there. Now, I'm always a guy to go for risks like Brett Anderson, whose health status is actually not bad. But, you know, barely played last year. Could get him on a bargain. But I think we also, you know, should really be targeting somebody who's going to be solid for us. You know, maybe overpay for a guy in a short-term deal. Like a Masterson, who knows? I mean, he was pretty bad for us last year, but could bring him back. Anibal Sanchez, Jeremy Hellickson. You could, I mean, John Lester's going to want, does he have, he doesn't have compensation. I mean, could we go, I don't think we have the money to offer 20 million. Yeah, afraid not. We could definitely make the money, though. I mean, who's making money for us right now? Is there any guys who are making money that are movable? Salaries. Stanton's not movable. I mean, I don't want to move him. I mean, we could move. No, I don't really want to move Street because we're gonna need a. Because if we're really thinking about competing next year, we're gonna need a closer. Dominguez, we could definitely move. If we move Dominguez, Cook, and Britton, that clears. What? Almost 5 million. Yeah. So you can maybe do that. That seems like a logical thing to do. Let's. All right. So I am going to. Not only dump a bunch of salary in this deal, not a bunch of salary, but, and I have to explain a couple things here, but hopefully I'm going to screw over the Yankees as well. It's probably not going to matter too much that it's specifically the Yankees doing this, but we're going to get Luis Severino, who's one of the top prospects in this game rated wise because of the OSA ratings. Like I think he was in the top 10 prospect list or something when that came out, but he had a bad year. Yeah, he really wasn't good in AAA or AA. He moved up through the system pretty quickly though. Anyway, and yeah, he might be a bullpen piece. I don't know because he needs to get a better changeup. So I'm not really sure if this Severino, if getting Severino is the right idea instead of maybe trying to get Nick Gordon. But if we were to get Gordon, it would probably cost a lot more. Maybe we can try to get Benuelos as well. But they just throw him in. I wouldn't throw him in, I would say, but what if we did? Okay, I don't want to give up any of those guys. Where's Winker? Because they wanted Winker. Now, who else? Oh yeah, we'll throw in this hunk of junk. All right, and we'll get Benuelos as well. So by throwing a bunch of salary at them, hopefully that will help us out. I know the fans aren't gonna like losing Britain, but if we go to the Offseason Center, and I was trying to wait. I skipped that a couple days. Oh, I just freaking whoops. Because I wanted to see if Brett Anderson would get back to us. I really don't want him now because I'm sort of trying to penny pinch every dollar I can. But if we go to the Offseason Center, you can see the Yankees offered Lester just 3 for $49, which is a deal we can definitely match. Boy, do I? Yeah, I want Lester. Okay, I want him on short-term money. Did he sign? Oh, what the heck? He signed? Oh. Crap. Oh, I had no idea he signed. I'm an idiot. Oh, man. Fucking moron. I would have freaking signed him for that, too. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm such an idiot. Okay, well, we need to... Alright, what's plan B here? Because I was going to go after Lester to be my number 2 starter, but now we need plan B. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I was waiting to let his market get set, and I completely misjudged it. Okay, that was really stupid, but we're going to recover. Because that's what we do. Let's look at starters. Who else is out there? I don't want you, Brett Anderson. I sort of... Liriano. I just want a sure thing out of this, too. I mean, that's the thing. Alright, Nice has been pretty good the last couple of years. And he's not looking for a lot. He's only 30 years old. He could be our number 2. Liriano's coming off of a semi-decent year. Wow, Boston's really going to lose a lot of pitching. Probably rather have Nice than Liriano, especially considering the price tag, which both will come at. Masterson, Hughes, Cahill, Cueto. Alright, I guess we're going to go after Nice then. Yeah, he seems like he's pretty solid investment. I'm not going to go too many years. I want to do... I'm not sure if he would take this, but we'll offer him 3 at 30. Oh, what? Oh, because we have guys who are projected to get upkicks in their salary next year. Okay, well, maybe we can... I don't know if we can sneak this in there. It's probably just going to... Okay. Let's do that. Okay, so he might actually take that. Yeah, it's a little bit roller coastery, but dang it, I really wanted John Lester. Alright, well, we'll see what Nice has to say. We also have the Rule 5 draft here. Dang, I really wanted John Nice. I mean, I really wanted John Lester. Oh, well, let's go to the Rule 5 draft. I don't think we're going to take anyone. I've sort of been very hesitant to get... Oh, of course, Benuelos is not protected. Can we just... Oh, we might just be able to add him to the 40-man now, can we? Is that going to take him out of there? Someone told me I could do that. Ooh, you can do that. Awesome. Yeah, someone told me you can do that, and I was like, oh. That's stupid. And Severino. Yeah, let's just add him to the 40-man. Thank you. But yeah, we're not gonna... I don't think we're gonna take anyone else here. Let's go to the next pick. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna... No, alright. Complete the draft. Teams are too smart. They're not giving up their good relievers. Oh, I was only looking at starters, of course. I'm a moron. Whatever. I wasn't gonna take anyone. Crap, I've been very frustrated by myself this offseason. Alright, so we and this nothing too big has happened. We got word from Nice that he likes our contract so far, so that's a good sign. Anderson as well. My guess is they both sign pretty soon. But because I'm an idiot and traded away Britton and Cook for nothing because I was trying to get Lester, we do maybe want to patch up our bullpen a little bit. Because like I said, if we're going to compete next year, you know, Strasburg goes into the rotation, takes Odorizzi spots, move Wheeler to hopefully eventually to the 3, Ross to the 4. Keuchel gets out of there. You know, we'll see what we do with both Keuchel and Odorizzi. Maybe they turn into fine bullpen pieces, but it wouldn't hurt to get one other very good bullpen guy. So if we go to the offseason center, there are some good relievers. And, you know, I would say targeting one in particular. Maybe, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be lefty or righty, but, you know, I know Tim Collins is out there. I know Koji Ohara's out there. And even if all these guys sign, and this is another guy who's just targeting some young guy, some international free agent, I think. Or, yeah, I don't even know. But, yeah, just getting one other guy, and it doesn't... Yeah, all relievers. Doesn't have to be righty, lefty, whatever. But we do have money to spend. Uehara is going to want a lot. I mean, I would offer him... Yeah, he's going to want... Stupid. So, he's been pretty good the last couple of years, though. So, let's go back. So, it's Melanson, Bailey. We could, I mean, we have the money for a couple of these guys. I'm only going to go after one. And then if we have to, we can, you know, reevaluate our options as we approach the deadline. JP Howell. I mean, I know Logan looks like he's coming off a good year. Wilson. I know there are some lesser options like Zepchinski, Frieri. Or Frieri's going to cost $8 million, looks like. Joaquin Benoit. But I'd like to get, you know, somebody who's just sort of a lockdown stud type of guy. And I don't want to spend all my money. So maybe Melanson. It's coming off a pretty bad year, but it looks like actually no, he pitched a lot. You say he's a year removed from ever being successful, but his look at his freaking ratings. All right, we're gonna go after Melanson. He's 31, so I'd go. I mean, I'd love to just do 1 year. In fact, we probably can only do 1 year. So we'll see if we can get him. Yeah, he immediately favors our offer. Hopefully he signs. Alright, so we got our 3 guys. Anderson, Melanson, and Nice all signed within the matter of like 3 or 4 days. So that pretty much settles what I wanted to do this offseason. We definitely addressed a couple needs. Ooh, we're getting Peterson back too soon. It's exciting. But yeah, Anderson. I mean, all these guys are going to go on the active roster. Anderson probably starts out the year as our 6th starter, and when someone goes down, he comes in. Melanson, I would say, becomes a middle reliever, nothing more, at least for now. I think I'm going to use Feliz in the 8th inning role. Actually, I'll probably use Chapman in the 8th inning role, use Feliz in the 7th, or even try to go righty-lefty with those guys. Yeah, Melanson will be a middle reliever, and I think Nice is going to go to the rotation. And we have a couple pieces to potentially move, like Odorizzi, Keuchel. I mean, these guys certainly hold value to some other teams, I would say. Long reliever. Melanson, middle relief. Betances probably gets moved down, or Hembury. I'd say they battle it out in spring training for that last spot. But yeah, so we'll see. Other than that, I mean, that's pretty much all I want to do this offseason. We definitely shared up some holes in the team. I guess we still have that first base, third base thing. I mean, Cicchini. Can I look at his ratings? Scouting report. Contact. Can I look at his like lefty righty stuff? Or I can just look at his splits last year, I guess. Versus left versus right. It looks like, well, alright, in Portland he clearly hit righties better than lefties. And I guess so did Lambeau. I mean, it makes sense to find another right-handed bat for one of those spots, but I just don't know what, you know, where, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's something I can figure out. If I don't figure it out, I will, I guess, come back at the beginning, or at the end, probably, of spring training. Alright, so here is the deal we're going to do with the Chicago Cubs. because wow, they hired Jim Bowden. It's like an ESPN reporter now. So yeah, there's some throw-ins here to make salary work, but the main guy we're getting is Mike Gold. Who's 20 years old now. Certainly never going to be the guy that I guess he was thought to potentially be in Texas before he was dealt in the Matt Garza trade, but mainly what he does well is hit lefties. And he can play first and third base, so it makes a lot of sense with Lambo and Cecchini. I always say Cecchini, but I believe it's Cecchini. We're going to get Holt. We're also going to get Kalish as a salary guy and Hembry. So they wouldn't do Keuchel for Holt straight up, or Holt straight up. So I'm going to throw in Hembry, who actually I don't know if I want to do Hembry. Is there anyone else we can do here? I like Hembry. I don't want to give up Sereno. They're gonna want somewhat of substance is the problem. I mean, I'd rather give up Betances, but I don't think they'll do that. Could we do Betances and somebody? Nope. I mean, you like Brock Holt? They can't do Holt and like De La Rosa, or else they go over thing. So that's why you're only gonna see some of our better prospects here. So if we offer up a guy, it's gonna be a guy who's making major league salary who's not half bad, like a Matt Olson, and then maybe they take on some other crap player. No, I guess it's gonna have to be Hembry, but that's fine. I mean, it's fine. I guess I'm not too worried about giving him up. So let's go back to Hembry, and then we can make this work with some crap reliever. Yep, like Kane. Alright, and yeah, we'll get Kalish too. It's just, like I said, another salary guy. I don't think there's anyone we can get or would want here instead. Maybe Alcantara. Ooh, where'd he go? Let's go back. Where's Arismendi Alcantara? Yeah, he's up here a little bit. Ooh, okay, so we can get Alcantara at least, who can do multiple things for us off the bench, play multiple positions, which is nice. So I think we'll do that. And do they have any relievers we would want? I see Eddie Butler there. Wow. Zach, who is this? They're not going to give him up. No, he's making money too. Instead of Alcantara, what about this? No, see, then they want someone. I don't want to give up anyone, though, is the problem. Alright, we'll just do Alcantara. It's Alcantara, yeah, okay. I think I'm saying that right. Alright, so we'll do that. Give up Hembry, which is too bad, but we got something which we needed, which was a right-handed bat. And Alcantara can probably hit lefties as well, which is nice. He can play third base. Yeah, he's a switch hitter, so. Alright. So you got a couple guys, and yeah, it's pretty much the last move I wanted to make, so we will skip ahead here till the opening day, pretty much. So the Houston Astros offered us Jonathan Singleton in some trade proposal, and I think we had to have to give up Conger and one other player I didn't want to give up, but I am interested in buying low on John Singleton, who's definitely diminished a little bit here, but he's only 25. I think he could turn it around. I think there's a chance at least. And I'd say he's worth Manny Benuelos, who's also 25, probably never going to make noise for us. I would have less faith in him ever doing anything than Singleton. So I think this makes a lot of sense. It's sort of a nothing deal, but it's a buy low move. I think it'll hopefully work out for us, and we'll put him on the active roster for now, see what he does in spring training. Alright, so we are 2 days away from opening day, and we do have a couple injuries to report. I would say two pretty big ones. Actually, well, they're all sort of pretty big. Two of them relatively long-term. Two guys who are the disabled list, Houston Street and Neftali Feliz, both out for about 8 more weeks. They suffered their injuries at separate times, but they both went down with elbow strains. Yeah. So that leaves our bullpen pretty short-handed. And one guy who's going to start the year on the DL for about a week. Actually, he's fine. Giancarlo Stanton. He's going to be out for 2 weeks. And it looks like 2 weeks will be up right now. So he's healthy. Great. So we don't even have to worry about that. We'd have to set our lineups. I will do that all right now. I'll actually have to cut the roster down a little bit too. But yeah, I'm going to do all that stuff. The only thing I'd say is, take a look at the preseason predictions, see where we are projected to go. I'd say we got to make the playoffs this year. You don't sign Stephen Strasburg at $25 million and not make the playoffs, I'd say. Or $160 million, really. We'll see where we're projected. I imagine we'll be projected lower than I think we are. Oh, actually, 96 win projection. All right, so Looks like the rest of the league is pretty wary of us as well. So, alright, I'm going to have to cut down the rosters here a little bit, but I will be back. Alright, so we end up with this big logjam in the outfield, which I sort of saw coming. It involves Sesiolani, whose name I can never freaking pronounce, and maybe it's good that I might be getting him off this team because I can't pronounce his name. Obviously, Peterson comes back. We got Stanton. We still have Josh Bell. So it makes one of our guys expendable. Ronaldo is pretty darn good. I'm not too sure if I really want to be giving him up in this deal. I'd almost feel better. Well, I don't know. Would I rather give up Josh Bell in this deal? Maybe. I mean, Bell plays the hell out of right field. I don't know. We'd be getting Corey Mazzoni, though, is like a beast. I really want to get him. He's 27. He's barely played. I mean, oh, this feels like a lot for a guy. He's barely played in bigs. I don't know. Is there another? Jesus. I don't want to. I wish I could just build a package around Sesiolani. But it's going to have to be someone else pretty decent. Maybe Mateo. I don't think Mateo's ever going to be the guy that we want him to be. Maybe we'll give up Mateo. But that still doesn't really solve our logjam in the outfield is the problem. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world to have Bell come off the bench. And Ronaldo to the pen, I guess. Yeah, alright, I guess we'll do this deal then. Can we not do Sawyer? Yeah, we won't have to give up Sawyer. Cool. So I guess we'll do this. We'll get Mazzoni. That gives us our 5th starter. We'll move Ronaldo to the bullpen where he becomes hopefully a pretty good piece. And then, you know, maybe he can be our 6th starter too. I guess Anderson can be just a full-time guy in the bullpen. Could we get a guy like this? Ooh, pretty stud prospect here. Andrew Friedman really likes the Mateo, I guess. Nah, I would take someone else. But let's go to the prospects. Why not mess with this a little bit? Yeah, we have this huge logjam at the outfield. And I also, you know, we have Singleton and Olsen. I don't want to piss them off. Like, I really don't know what to do in terms of sending guys down or whatever. But, alright, what about Brandon Martin? I imagine, I don't know, is he making money? Oh, I don't know what that's about. Luis Diaz is not bad. He feels like he's just the type of guy that's going to go to nothing in our system, though. If we can get Sufio, whatever this guy's name is, can't even pronounce it. If we give up, I don't know, Alcantara and someone. Because we have Holt. I sent Holt down. No, it's going to still take. Alright, so we'll just, screw it. We'll just pick up Mazzoni. Let's go to their active roster. I said we're just going to pick up Mazzoni, and then I'm still going through this. I want to look at their positions. Yeah, they definitely need outfield help. That's definitely their one need. Other than that, they're pretty set, though. Longo, obviously. Tim Beckham's panning out, surprisingly enough. Wasn't it like, I don't know if he's the #1 pick or what. Alright, McGee's probably making too much money for us to get him. Yup. Kelvin Herrera. Ooh, he's pretty good. Can't get him, though. He's making too much. I'm sure Rosenthal's making too much. Yeah. Although, is he just making No, I think he's making more than 500K. Alright. I know Matt Moore, like, literally just won the Cy Young, I think. He's making 7. Yeah, he had a really good year. I would almost consider giving up Castillo in this to get Matt Moore. Oh, wow. Wait, what about this? Who else do we have to give up? Oh, it would take someone else pretty good. But maybe that's the thing we work around. What about Castillo for Matt Moore? Maybe we should explore that a little bit more. Alright. This is a big blockbuster, but I think we're going to do it because we have so much outfield depth after getting Josh Bell. And I really like Rusney Castillo. I really do as a player, but he isn't his walk year. And I obviously, you know, that probably hurts Tampa Bay. I do sort of wonder what their chances of re-signing him are, but he gives them a center fielder, which I know Myers can sort of play center, but his defense at center is pretty bad, so they can move Myers back to right. This certainly helps their outfield a little bit. And we certainly help a contender get better, which maybe isn't the smartest thing in the world for us to do, but they don't play in our league, so, you know, contenders make deals with each other all the time. You just sort of have to live with it. We're also giving them Jorge Mateo, which gives them a long-term guy here in this deal as well instead of just Castillo. And then we're going to get Matt Moore, who I believe just won the Cy Young last year. He won 19 games last couple of years. 2.83 ERA last year. Definitely had his best career year. And he's on a nice contract. He would be entering his walk year, but he does have a couple team options with some buyouts. Those options will likely get picked up by us if we do get him. But yeah, I think we're going to pick up Matt Moore. This gives us really a really good top 2. We can move. So instead of getting Mazzoni, we get Moore, which, I mean, we're giving up a little bit more, but okay, enough with the Moore puns. But yeah, we just traded for a player of the year in Matt Moore. So awesome, awesome, awesome. That is really cool. Right in front of opening day. And we will go to players DFA'd and add Matt Moore to the active roster. Well, he will become the number 2. We're going to move. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think we're going to move Bell to center field. I'll worry about that in a sec. But Moore goes in for Ronaldo. We're going to move him up to the number 2. That's good pitching staff right there. And then I think we'll send down, I guess, De La Rosa. Although I like, yeah, we'll just send him down. But Betances' stuff plays out better in a bullpen role anyway. So we'll send De La Rosa down. He's going to have to be waived and DFA'd. See if anyone puts a claim in on him. Yeah, Ronaldo moves to middle relief. He should be a high leverage reliever. We'll see what his role is when we get a couple of our injured guys back. But yeah, all right, now I'm really excited for this team. But yeah, I'm going to set the lineups and stuff too, and then I'll wrap up the episode. All right, and here's what we're going to do with our lineup. So I decided to keep Lambo as the full-time first baseman for now, and I had to waive and DFA Matt Olson to keep Singleton on the roster, who I think I prefer right now over Olson, just based on ratings. So we'll see if Olson gets claimed. I wouldn't mind getting a right-handed. Honestly, I wouldn't mind trading both of them for another right-handed bat. To platoon with Lambo as well, but I do like Singleton, so we'll see. But yeah, and then other than that, you know, we're gonna put Bell in center. His defensive ratings overall, I think, could lead him to be a good defensive center fielder. We'll see if I'm right on that. I think, you know, I want to keep. I mean, Peterson's so good in left, and Stanton's freaking phenomenal in right that I want to keep them where they are. Other than that, you know, Sato's still at short. Russell's developed into a very good defensive second baseman, so no point in moving him at this point. And I'm watching the Red Sox game, and someone doubled. Anyway, and yeah, also I might go out and sign a backup catcher. I'm not even sure. I'm probably not going to show up, but for now we have Charlie Walker, who's just garbage. He's from Boston. But yeah, I might go out and sign a backup. Not too sure. But yeah, other than that, so yeah, I mean, things I might do off camera: get a right-handed bat to platoon with Lambo, and sign a catcher. But other than that, we're all set, and I think we're ready to go. I don't know if our preseason. Actually, we can't even check. Oh yeah, we can. Does this change at all now that we made a move? No, still 96 wins. But either way, I'm freaking excited. Decreases a lot. God. But yeah, I'm so excited for the season. I think we're gonna be really good, and it's gonna be good. Hopefully we stay healthy. Something we sort of didn't do in the beginning of the year. But anyway, we are a win now right now, and I don't think our team is, well, yeah, but let's try to increase this to 2750, which is what most of the good teams do. Hope we can get some more revenue in. But alright, we'll see. We still have some money, so I don't know, maybe we can make some moves at some point along the line. But that's going to do it for now. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you're excited for opening day. Hope you're excited for the season, and I'm out. Peace.